Hey Taurus, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and I'm going to be doing your money, wealth, abundance, prosperity reading for the month of November 2019. I know last month was really interesting, or I should say this month. October was really interesting. So I'm feeling like November things are really going to probably calm down a bit and things are going to flow into a much easier groove for you. But before we get started, I want to welcome you to the channel. If you're not subscribed, I'd like to invite you to do so now. I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. If you're not familiar with my readings, I do read jumper cards. You know, sometimes a card will fly out of the deck or flip over, and those are the cards that I do choose to read because I believe those are the cards that are trying to communicate a message. I will be using my Spellcaster's Tarot this month, and I will be using my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot cards as clarifiers, and then we will end your reading with a chakra intuition oracle card. Private readings are available, so if you are interested in a reading, now would be a great time to book one. And I apologize if you hear my dog barking in the background. Hopefully she won't disturb us too much. But let's go ahead and get right into it, Taurus. What do we need to know for the sign of Taurus as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of November 2019? Yes, Taurus. See, I told you things are definitely going to kind of ease into a flow. And it's almost like this is that downtime you were waiting for. You know, it's kind of that period of, or I should say that phase of life that you were waiting for, where you can actually just kind of take a step back and enjoy your time, enjoy, you know, what you're working on. So we'll definitely get into the details of all of that. All right, Taurus, like I said, I'm really feeling like you're going to ease into a much smoother flow as we move into that first week of November. Let's see. We have the Seven of Cups here. This tells me that you've been having a lot of choices and a lot of options being presented to you. Or maybe not a lot, but at least you're in a position now where you can kind of objectively look back at a situation, especially as it relates to your money, and you're able to make a proactive choice. It's not like you're feeling pressure to make a choice out of necessity. Now you're moving towards a position of being able to make choices strictly based on your desires and your goals, and that's a wonderful place to be. Now we also have the Page of Cups here. This tells me that there is some information coming in, or some news or some type of a message that's really going to probably kind of be a game changer for you at this point. When I look at the other cards surrounding you, you've got the Sun card here, the Magician, then we have the Three of Pentacles. It's like there's something, maybe a message that you've been waiting to hear from, or confirmation about something that's really going to be a game changer as it relates to your finances. Now, this is really going to put you on the track of success, and it's really going to allow you to have some breakthroughs and some realizations as it relates to your money. You're finally going to be in that position of being able to do what you want to do and not feel like you're limited by your finances, but you're actually going to be able to thrive because of your finances. Now, if you are in a position to where you're looking for a job, or you're still feeling like things are not quite settled, this is kind of like that motivational wake up call that, hey, you know what? Things are starting to align for you. So you just need to take action and put in the work. You know, so many people say that they are waiting around for something to happen. Well, you really have to be proactive. And I'm feeling like that's the message that's coming through loud and clear, especially with this Magician card here, is that if you are waiting, if you are trying to make things happen, keep being proactive about it. Keep moving forward and keep taking deliberate action towards your goals, because let me tell you, things are starting to fall into place for you, especially that first week of November. Now we have the Sun card here. Remember, this is always a positive card in every reading I do, no matter where she shows up. It's definitely that card of ultimate joy, fulfillment, things working out, positivity, high energy, love, vibrance, everything and anything that you can associate with positivity definitely will be making an appearance for you, Taurus, as we move into November. Now, the only reverse card you got here is the Eight of Cups. However, this tells me that maybe you were considering at one point moving away or walking away from something, and you've probably changed your mind, or you will change your mind because the circumstance is going to change for you. You're going to feel like maybe you don't necessarily have to break away from something. Maybe you can work things out. Maybe you can rearrange your priorities, or maybe you can rearrange your time or your attention on something, and you can probably make it work. Now, the Magician here is all about taking what you have, using what you know, and really making it pay off for you. And that's what I see happening for you, Taurus, in that first week of November. So this is very exciting because November is going to start off really strong for you in a very good way. You've got information coming in, you've got choices that you can make. You definitely are in a position where you can it's like they want to work with you. They want to buy what you're selling, so to speak. And they see that you do have value and that you do have worth in what you do, and that you are a good professional, intelligent, articulate person that people want to associate with. So this is good, Taurus. I'm really excited for you. This is a great way to kind of move through Q4 as we head towards the end of the year. So what else do we need to know for the sign of Taurus as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of November 2019? What do we need to know for the sign of Taurus as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of November 2019? What do we need to know for the sign of Taurus? All right, Taurus, I didn't see this card flip over. That's okay. All right, so be ready, because we kind of had this spillage of cards here. Be ready for things to kind of go crazy for you as we move into that second week of November. I do see a lot of heated conversations here. I also see maybe somebody is definitely trying to kind of make things difficult for you. That's what I'm seeing with this Ten of Swords here. We also have the Five of Cups in reverse. You know, this could be maybe some past regrets that you are finally working through and being able to have the courage and the ability to let go. Excuse me, but that's actually a very good thing, because you're not allowing these negative emotions and feelings of guilt or whatever to really affect you today. So this is definitely a sign of healing. But like I said, I've got this heated discussion here. I've got back and forth. Even I'm feeling like it could be a little bit of bickering at some point, and someone here just trying to make things difficult for you. Now, this could be also a situation that actually turns out to be something that you didn't expect, something coming out of the blue where it just totally knocks you off your game. However, We have the King of Wands, and then we have the Page of Pentacles, which tells me that you're going to be able to really deal with this after you've kind of given it some time and you've really taken some time to kind of study the situation from every possible angle. Now, this is going to be, it's going to be challenging in the sense because things are going really good as you move into November, but then suddenly it's almost like someone gets triggered by your success, or someone gets, it's like they feel threatened by you, and they feel like they have to kind of come at you in all these different ways. I'm feeling like that's what this King of Wands is about, and this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Remember, pages are all about news, information, messages, and I feel like there's someone who is feeling very, very threatened by you. And so he or she really is trying to kind of take steps to kind of throw you off, make you feel a little insecure, maybe trying to make you not feel so confident when clearly you're capable, you're confident, people are recognizing you, you're being, awarded, or I should say, you're being rewarded for the work that you've done in the past, and now things are starting to pay off. So this is probably going to happen in the middle of November. That second week is what I'm getting. So just be aware of that, okay? Your success, your thriving, your level up, there's someone around you who feels very, very threatened by that, and who gets triggered by that, and who tries to underhandedly kind of manipulate the situation because they're trying to throw you off your game. However, because you're aware of their intention, so to speak, you can do some, I guess, some, what would it be? Some, some defensiveness, you can do something to kind of protect yourself, I should say, and not be so affected by that. But let's go ahead and clarify and see if we can get a little bit more insight into this situation. So what else do we need to know for the sign of Taurus as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of November 2019? There she is again, Taurus. There's the sun. Yeah, you're definitely going to move through this probably without any type of issues at all. What else do we need to know? Oh, definitely. What else do we need to know for the sign of Taurus as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of November 2019? I need one more card for Taurus, please. Thank you. Okay. All right, Taurus. So like I said, this is probably a situation that's going to be probably just a minor inconvenience in the middle of November. There's, like I said, someone who feels threatened by you, who's going to try and knock you off your game. However, you see the situation for what it is. You also get more information here as it relates to this Page of Pentacles here, who was in the reverse. Here he is again in the upright. We've got the sun upright again. Remember, she showed up here too. 5 of Cups upright, Ace of Cups upright, 9 of Wands upright. Now here's the thing. You're going to go through a lot, okay? You've got the battle scars to show, to show that you've been through hell, hell and back. We've got the Ace of Cups here, which is also, see, this is such a positive card because it tells me that you really move through this and that it's just another step in your personal evolution. It's just another step on the success ladder for you. The situation really just elevates you to the next level. There's some lessons you had to learn. There's some things you had to go through. There's some people you either had to deal with or eliminate from your life. And excuse me, it just really just sets you up for success. Again, we have the Sun card here. I mean, it's almost like this is a non-issue, you know? However, at the time when you're experiencing it and going through it, it feels like it's a big deal. But I'm here to tell you that things are just gonna, the right people are gonna show up and the wrong people are just gonna fall away. Now, here you are, the Five of Cups in the upright position. And remember, we also had the, this is interesting because I just realized we have the Five of Cups here. Okay, so you're having a lot of repeat cards. And I find that interesting because that just tells me that you're just kind of getting confirmation. We're reaffirming what's going on with you throughout the month. Five of Cups here in reverse, upright here. Page of Pentacles reverse, upright here. Sun, Sun. Okay. Taurus, I mean, November really is going to be a good month for you. That's all I have to say. I mean, there's really no other way for me to say it. You're going to realize that there's people in situations that had to go away. And while you're sad on some level, on another level, it really is for your greater good. It really is for your benefit. That's what I'm seeing with this Ace of Cups right next to that card. And here you are feeling a little, maybe a little beat up and a little discouraged. However, that's just a temporary thing. When I look at all the other cards in the spread, this is just, it's almost like it's like a limited temporary state. It's like you have a moment of feeling defeated, but the reality is you are far from defeated. All right, so let's see what else we need to know for the sign of Taurus as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of November 2019. What else do we need to know for the sign of Taurus as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, abundance for the month of November 2019? All right, Taurus. So the good thing is that once you kind of get settled into this new rhythm and this new groove, for yourself and for your money and for your business, or, however this resonates with you, you're going to be in a position to where you're actually going to be able to probably give more than you've ever been able to give before. Why? Because your resources and your time are being freed up in other areas, which allows you to be way more present in, the things that are going on in your life right now, whether that be family, whether that be work, relationships. I also see that you're going to have increased responsibilities with all of this that's coming your way, okay? Now, that's totally normal. It's nothing to worry about or even to really be concerned about, as long as you keep things in balance, okay? Because we have the Two of Pentacles here right next to that. So be aware that you can take on too much. You can turn yourself into a workhorse. And while there is a season for that, November is not that season. You really have to pay attention to how you delegate your time and how you delegate your resources and how you really spend your energy. Now, the Six of Swords here also tells me that there could be a potential trip in your future, or a literal breaking away or moving away from someone or something. We probably won't have any solid clues about what or who that may be until we move into that first week of December. However, I do see November really flowing for you. You're going to have a little hiccup probably mid-November, but once we close out November, go through that holiday season for those of us here in the United States, things are just going to turn out exceptionally well. You're really in a good place, Taurus. You're taking action, you're doing what needs to be done, and you are starting to see the payoff and the benefit of a job well done. So I just want to say I'm proud of you, Taurus. This is amazing. This is awesome. November is looking really good. So let's go ahead, Taurus, and close out your reading with a chakra intuition oracle card and see if there is any more insight, or maybe there's some areas within our chakras that need to be further aligned or given some attention to. Let's see. Okay, we've got the root chakra, grounding. Interesting, because I feel like you've been going through a period of grounding for quite a while, Taurus. You know, you've really been kind of setting the foundation for your money, for your life in general, and just for your spirituality as well. It's like you've really been building a solid foundation. You've really been working hard to put things into place. And I'm really seeing that you're doing the right things in the right order at the right time. So let me know your thoughts on this, Taurus. What do you think about the root chakra and the message of grounding and really being solid and committed to your path and to your goals? Like I said, I'm really happy for you, Taurus, as far as the month of November goes. This is a very good reading. Like I said, other than a little bit of a minor hiccup in the middle of the month, the beginning of the month starts off strong, the end of the month closes out strong as well. So I hope this reading was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or observations, feel free to drop those down in the comment section below. And yes, private readings are available. You guys have been keeping me so busy, so I want to thank you so much for that. If you are interested in a private reading, I will have that information linked down in the description below as well. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for choosing to spend this time with me. I'll see you again soon.